guys, welcome back to the channel. So I just want to do a quick video on some of the things I'm going to do to get this car ready for the quarter mile. My last few trips out doing 0 to 60 runs, I noticed a few issues, and I'll show you here and on HB Tuners and what I'm doing to try to fix those issues. Okay, so here's one of the things I'm going to do is clean the mass air meter. You want to make sure you have the right stuff to do it with. It has to be a mass airflow sensor cleaner. So we'll just lightly spray it. And we'll turn it over and do the other side. Just be sure and let it dry before you start the car back up. Okay guys, here's another thing I did. I went around the perimeter of the air box and put foam sealer in so that the only air coming in is coming through the outside air. From the scoop, there's no underhood air coming in. Okay guys, you look at this run here. Right here, we're getting some spark retard. Now, how much that hurts, I couldn't really say, but it definitely isn't helping. So we got to take care of that. Okay, look, we're clear up to 2.7 degrees timing being pulled out of the car. That there can be a fair amount right there. Okay, to fix this problem, the quality of gas around here is questionable sometimes. Sometimes you have issues, sometimes you don't. So what I'm doing to fix this issue is I added a bottle of this VP Racing Octanium. Now, not all octane boosters that you find in the stores actually work, but I've actually seen this one proven on RPM Motorsports and also on the tuning school. They've tested this on both those channels, and they had good results. So, like I say, I put a can of this in to hopefully get rid of the spark retard. Okay guys, look at this. Incoming air temperature 108 when it was only actually about probably 85, 86 was the actual temperature. But that air box heating up, and that sensor is also made of is surrounded by plastic. It's heating up and it's giving off the wrong temperature. Now you can see it dropping, but the air passing over that sensor takes a while to get it to drop, and by the time you get it dropped down, it's too late. You're already run your quarter mile. So we're going to take care of that. Okay, to take care of the high incoming air temperatures, what I did was I covered the air intake with heat reflective tape. Now this isn't so important here, like I'm not getting it. This isn't heating up the air, but what's going on is this gets hot, and this is the incoming air temperature sensor right here, and it's all surrounded by plastic, and it heats up, and then it gives off the wrong temperature for the incoming air, and that can actually cause the computer to pull timing. So I wrapped this all in insulating tape. And then I got one of these, I don't know exactly what they're called. You use them on your spark plugs when they're close to headers. And I'm going to cover that there. I just got to find a way to hold it up in here. Well, that'd be quite simple fix. But anyway, I'm hoping that will make it so that temperature sensor is reading accurately. Because if it reads too high, it'll pull timing. Okay guys, so last time out, I got just a hint of wheel spin. So one more thing I'm going to do. These shocks have 18 settings, and right now I get set on 4, which is, according to the instructions, is pretty much what you want for drag racing. But I'm going to turn it back one. I'm going to turn it back to 3. So that's 3. Do the other side. Okay, so that's set on 4. I'm going to turn it back 1 to 3. Hopefully that'll, I didn't have much wheel spin, but I had a little bit. Hopefully that'll take care of it. Okay, so one more little tip for you. Another thing I'll do when I go to run the quarter mile is I'll put the front tires up to 40 psi. And then the back ones, the last few times going out, 20 pounds was good for them. But I'll start out at 20, and if it's got a little bit of wheel spin, we'll drop it down further. But 20 should do the trick. And one more little trick that I like to use is when I'm actually running the quarter mile, obviously I use the manual fan switch to get the temperatures down as far as I can. But I also turn the heat up full blast and turn the fans on high. And I do my burnout, and then once the burnout's done, I shut all this off because you don't want to be using the extra power to run this stuff when you're running the quarter mile. And I turn the manual fan switch off. And I turn this off because on this one here, when the heat's on full, it actually engages the air conditioner. I don't know exactly how that stuff works, but I know the air conditioner kicks in when you got the heat on full. So after you do the burnout, make sure to turn all that stuff off and turn off your manual fan switch. So anyway, guys, that's all the little tricks that I'm going to use to try to squeeze as much out of this car as I can when I do get a chance to take it out to run the quarter mile. And like I said, most of the stuff is free. And everything by itself doesn't add up to much, but if you put everything together, it could lower the times by maybe half a tenth, maybe a full tenth. It's hard to say right now. But anyway, guys, thanks for watching, and we'll catch you in the next one.